Hey, it's Jason. As someone who's been reviewing tech for many years now, I've come to realize the devices that ultimately save me the most time are the ones I tend to enjoy the most. This is particularly the case when it comes to day-to-day menial tasks like keeping your house in order, as there aren't a lot of advanced tools out there to help us in this area and generally require a lot of time out of your day. A perfect example of this is mowing your lawn. There's nothing less exciting than spending most of your Saturday pushing a heavy lawnmower across your grass in the hot weather, only to rinse and repeat throughout the entirety of the summer. That's why I was super psyched when the good folks over at Sunseeker reached out asking if they could sponsor a video of me checking out their next generation robot lawnmower, the X3 Plus. Sunseeker is an industry leader when it comes to advanced robotics, and when they told me that the X3 Plus can cut my lawn all by itself without me even having to go outside, I kinda had to check it out because it sounded too good to be true. So the X3 Plus comes in this large box, but it surprisingly wasn't too heavy. Open it up and there's multiple different small boxes inside that contain the power supplies for both the charging station and the antenna unit. There's also a box that contains various hardware tools for mounting, which we'll use during the setup process, and it even came with some replacement blades, which was nice to see. You then get the antenna and the pole segments and base that easily screw together without the need for any tools. Now the two main components inside are, number one, the charging station. This is where the X3 Plus will charge and dock when not in use, serving as its home base. Then you have the unit itself, which is fully assembled, no need to tinker around with any installation, which again is great to see. Now I gotta admit, I was a bit intimidated setting the X3 Plus up, but it was actually pretty straightforward. There's a nice quick startup guide included in the box for reference, and once you download the app, it holds your hand as you walk through this process. So the first thing that I did was connect the charging base with its power supply. Super easy, just connect the cable here and tighten it for a secure connection. Now you want to make sure that you put your charging station on level ground and avoid any slopes. You're also going to need to connect it to your Wi-Fi, so you don't want it too far away from your router. Once you find a good place, you can use the included stakes to firmly mount the station to the ground. With the antenna, you want to make sure that you position it in a location within close proximity to the base station and also where it has most access to open sky, as this is the component that will communicate with the GPS satellites for position and navigation. Once you find an ideal space for it, you want to make sure that it's pointing straight up and use the included nails to firmly mount the antenna to the ground. Once you have both of these components set up, download the app and scan the QR code on the back of the X3 Plus to begin the pairing process. With the app, you'll connect the base station, the antenna, and the unit itself with your home Wi-Fi and your phone's Bluetooth connection, and after you have everything set up and completed, you just put the X3 Plus on the charging station, give it a good charge, and you're ready to start the mapping process. Now, one of the main reasons why I wanted to test out the X3 Plus is that it's equipped with Sunseeker's AO Navi positioning system. This allows users to map out their lawn without the need of something called boundary wires. They're physical wires that need to be painstakingly installed into the ground, something that other lawnmower robots require. With the X3 Plus, you can use the smart mapping feature where you use the controller on the app to drive the unit around the boundary of your lawn, while the positioning system uses the satellites to virtually map out your space. It's essentially like driving a remote controlled car around your grass, and within a matter of minutes, I was done mapping out my first space. Now you can map out multiple locations like both your front yard and your backyard, for instance. You can signify no-go areas for sensitive areas for your lawn, and after you've completed this process, you don't have to do it again. The X3 Plus will remember all the mapped out areas on the app. And that's really the quote-unquote hard part of the setup, because after that, the X3 Plus is ready to go and cut your grass. Once it's charged up, you can engage the unit from your app remotely to start mowing the designated pre-mapped out location of your choice. You can adjust how short you want the X3 Plus to cut, ranging between 20 to 60 millimeters to fit your lawn's needs, and this robot uses a float cutting system that uses these rugged tires that adapt to uneven terrain for consistent mowing results. The X3 Plus can cover up to 0.3 acres on a single charge, and what's great is that it will automatically go back to the base station to juice up if and when needed, and will continue the job where it left off after doing so. The unit also has a built-in rain sensor that detects rain and automatically pauses the mowing until weather conditions improve. The X3 Plus is also IPX5 water resistant, so it's easy to clean and maintain, so you don't have to baby this thing outdoors. And one of the most advanced features on this robot is the Vision AI for smart obstacle avoidance. The X3 Plus can detect and actively avoid over 200 types of objects, including fallen leaves, water pipes, garden tools, and even common toys. You can see how it's easily able to detect the soccer ball and precisely maneuver around it and go about its mowing without any hiccups or pauses. And man, I gotta say, once I got all the mapping completed and just activated the X3 Plus to go mow the lawn, it was kind of the most satisfying thing ever because it already knows what to do and what not to do, and it's such a set it and forget it type of deal here. The robot does a thorough job of mowing the entirety of the space that's mapped out, going in clean straight lines, and the entire time I watched it in action, it didn't once freeze up or get stuck or require me to do virtually anything. I used the app to schedule the X3 Plus to keep the lawn mowed twice a week, and because the unit is super quiet, I can run this basically anytime I want without disturbing the neighbors. And the fact that this could all be done automatically without me needing to wake up early or even be home is a serious game changer. It's completely opened up what I can do with my Saturdays now, and the time back that it's given me is truly its best attribute. If you guys want to learn more about the Sunseeker X3 Plus, use the link that's in the description down below. And let me know what you guys think about robot lawnmowers. Are you as excited as I am to have robots take over this part of your life? Or are you still skeptical? Curious to get your thoughts, let me know what you guys are thinking in the comments down below. And in case you guys missed my latest reviews, check them out here, they're gonna help you be as informed as possible.